What's up and welcome back to Rumor Has It Official. Let's get straight into talking about Love After Lockup. This is season 2, episode 13, Sorry Not Sorry. Let's first start off with Clint and Tracy. So Clint hasn't seen Tracy in over 2 weeks and says that he will show her that he's never given up on her. Clint's parents, they cut Clint off, so he heads over to their house to talk with them, and they want to know what their son's plans are. His parents feel like Clint can get a good Christian girl, and while talking to him, his mother gets very emotional. They want the best for their son, which any parent would, and Clint starts talking in the third person to the camera crew, saying their son's going to be with Tracy and Tracy only, and Clint has got some issues. I am not shocked that Clint and Tracy are a pair. This is not an odd pair to me. I feel like they're one and the same, to be honest. So, the parents are so shocked that their son is with Tracy, but he seemed just as loopy and doopy as her. So I really don't know why they feel so shocked about their son being with this woman. Clint says that he has faith in Tracy, and at the end of the day, if he had to choose between his parents and Tracy, he'd probably pick Tracy. And it ain't no probably to it. He would pick Tracy. So he ain't lying about that. Yeah, he definitely would pick Tracy over his mom and daddy. Let's move on to Brittany and Marcelino. So Brittany says that now that she's pregnant, she wants commitment and she wants to feel secure in her relationship with Marcelino. She wants their baby to have 2 parents. Let's move on to Matt and Kaitlin. So Matt leaves Kaitlin on the side of the road after she picked up her mom's ashes. Now this was in episode 12. We're on episode 13. So in the last episode, he just leaves Kaitlin on the side of the road, not being sensitive to the fact the girl just picked up her mama's ashes. So Kaitlin, she checks herself into a hotel and she decides to take a breather from Matt. She needs to really grieve and needs the time to herself to really process everything. After saying all of that to the camera crew, and once she checks herself into this hotel, she calls Matt's phone and it goes straight to voicemail. So she then leaves a voicemail saying that she's just trying to get in touch with him and see what he's up to, type of thing. So later that night, she gets a collect call from prison and it's Matt. He's back in jail once again. So Kaitlin thought that time apart from Matt would give him time to really think about their future together. So they were apart for less than a day and he's already back in jail. Kaitlin says that she doesn't know how much longer she's going to keep rescuing him. And my thing is, if all it took was some little time apart, this is who he is. This is sometimes some people just live their life. If they get out, they end up going right back. And so the only thing that was keeping him out of jail was her. And people have to want to fight for themselves. Like, you got to want to do better for yourself. You got to want to have a better future for yourself, not because somebody else wants that for you. So that's crazy. Let's move on to Lizzie and Scott. So Lizzie still hasn't told Scott that she spent $2,000 on his credit card. Jasmine, which is her daughter, is still not talking to her mom since the last episode where she stormed off and called her a greedy bee. So Lizzie says she's been sticking up for Scott against her daughter. Now she's telling Scott this, and Scott encourages Lizzie to spend more time with her daughter. Somehow during that conversation, the sex topic comes up and Lizzie tells the camera crew that she wants Scott to wait until marriage before they have sex. Now, because Scott is so stressed out about the fact that he's worried once he tells her he ain't got $1 to his name but a limp ball that's in his pocket, he's afraid that she's gonna leave him once she finds that out. So the stress from all of that, not having the money, I guess in the way he was talking, it was like at least be better if he was getting something out of it. But really, if you think about it, he's really not getting anything out of the relationship. The only thing I would say that Lizzie did for him that needed to be done, and that was like a great gift that she gave him out of this whole thing, because I do believe she's tricking him. She can say that she's not doing that anymore, but that's embedded in her. and I believe that she's trying to convince herself that she's not and that she loves Scott, but I think that she really is still tricking him. I feel like with Scott, the best thing that she has done for him was cut his hair, convince him to get some tea, because even just with that little cut and the tea, you can see that Scott is not a bad looking man, to be honest. Back in his day, I bet you he was a really nice looking man. Now, of course, we are gonna get older, but I can still see the potential. And I don't know if it's those piercing blue eyes. He has some really beautiful eyes, but just with the teeth being fixed, the haircut, he looks a little more clean, a little bit. I'm just gonna say a little bit. He has great potential. He seems like he has a really great heart, but he seems like he's just foolish when he's in love with someone. And I do believe Lizzie is using him because he creates the stability. He's promised to give her whatever she wants and to make her happy. And so she wants that. Who wants to come straight out of jail and be struggling? Not a woman like Lizzie. So let's move on to Michael, Megan, and Sarah. So Megan is going to see Michael in prison and says that if Michael continues to get in trouble, then it's going to put a strain on their relationship. And over with Sarah, she goes to visit her friend to tell her some new info that she stumbled across, okay? So Michael's PO informs Sarah that the day that he got arrested, a woman was in the car named Megan. Sarah puts all the pieces together. While talking about him to her friend, he ends up calling, and Sarah takes advantage of that time to confront him about Megan. Let's go back to Lizzie and Scott. So these two dummies are over here fake arguing. I feel like that whole little segment, they were faking. It was fake. The production told them, we need y'all to stir up a little argument. I wasn't buying it. I don't know. You guys comment below and tell me you think that was a real argument, because I really don't. I feel like it was scripted. So Scott says that things were so much better when Lizzie was in prison. Let's go back to Brittany and Marcelino. So Brittany says that Marcelino's reaction earlier to being in a committed relationship concerns her. While out on the Vegas Strip, Marcelino and Brittany, they bump into a man doing card tricks. He does a really cool magic trick that leads into Marcelino down on one knee proposing. So I thought it was really different and such a cute way for him to propose to her. So Brittany, she ends up accepting his proposal, and Marcelino says that he wants to marry her as soon as possible and would even like to get married before their baby comes. Let's go back to Megan, Michael, and Sarah. Sarah questions Michael while on the phone with him if he loves Megan. And Michael, he's playing games, okay? He won't say it nor come clean. She knows everything. That Megan has been wedding dress shopping plus venue shopping. And Sarah tells Michael before hanging up that he doesn't have to worry about her because she will never speak to him again. She's basically telling him, if you don't come out clean and tell me, you will never hear from me again. I won't answer any of your calls. It's a wrap. And I'll even find a way to get divorced from you while you sitting up there rotting in prison. And he still had that opportunity to come clean, and he just would not come clean. Let's go back to Clint and Tracy. So Tracy calls Clint and tells him that she's facing 20 years. Clint throws his phone in the grass. His little temper gets the best of him once again. And Tracy calls him back, and Clint starts fake crying. Clint tells his mom that Tracy broke up with him, and are y'all happy now? This is what y'all wanted, type of thing, taking his frustration out on his mama. And the mama's like, no, she'll call back, Clint. Don't worry, she'll call back. But in the mama's head, she was like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you. My prayers have been answered. I get my son back. That's all they thinking. I feel like partially the reason why he is the way he is, I feel like he's still being baby. Like, this is a grown tail man, and I feel like they're treating him like he's in his teens. Like, they're holding on real tight to him. So I don't know. Y'all comment and let me know what you guys think about that little relationship. Let's go back to Megan, Michael, and Sarah. So Sarah's on her way to confront Megan. She feels that Megan knew something but chose to play dumb. I can see why Sarah felt like Megan knew something. And the reason why I say that is because us women, we have this little thing called intuition. And even when someone tells you something, you still have that little investigator in you that you still just want to do some little research on your own and make sure that somebody's telling you the truth and their little story is adding up. So I don't know. Megan could have possibly known about Sarah. We don't know. We'll never know that. It's hard for me to believe that someone would be so gullible to believe everything somebody is saying when their actions are not really following up what they're saying. I feel like there was a lot of different things there, little red flags that I feel like Megan would have probably been like, let me just do some research on the baby mama. Because it ain't nothing to go on social media. Sarah's page is public. Type in her name, Sarah, find her and the baby, and she has pictures of her and Michael. Oh, she could have possibly knew about Sarah. But you guys comment down below and let me know what you guys think about that. So on the other hand, Megan is getting ready to go see Michael in prison. And then they go back to Sarah. Sarah's driving and she says that she knows what Megan looks like. She even says that she's seen the naked photos and videos. She wants Megan to know she's not a baby mama, but she's Michael's wife. While on the way there, the producer takes the opportunity to inform Megan that Sarah wants to meet with her. Megan said that she was interested in hearing what was going on, and then they start rolling the credits. So they're going to make us wait until next Friday for the season finale to see Sarah confront Megan. But it will, however, be a 2-hour episode, so they better make it good. All this waiting, we've waited the whole entire season to see them have this sit down. So it better be worth the wait, because like this is ridiculous. And I'm just anticipating. I thought this episode we were going to see them meet for the first time, but they keep teasing us. So they better bring it and give us a really great season finale. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below, what you thought about this episode and each one of these crazy couples. I want you to like this video, share with a friend who also loves watching Love After Lockup. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell so you'll be notified on the next time I make an upload. And I want to welcome all of my new Rumor Has It official besties to the channel. Thank you so much for hitting the subscribe button. Thank you for your support of this channel as well. And I look forward to talking to you guys in the comment section down below. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.